Are you looking at abundance the wrong way? Do you know you are abundant where you are with what you have? You are abundant. In this video, I'm going to share with you a different way of looking at abundance so you can understand and know right from today that you are abundant at any time, at any place. You are abundant. Hi, I'm Taffy. I'm a mindset coach and I'm also an entrepreneur. I help thousands throughout the whole world to manifest their dreams, to manifest lives that they absolutely love through simple steps, through understanding who we are. What does abundance mean to you? If I were to ask you, what does abundance mean to you? What would you say to me? Is it a lot of money, having a lot of money? Is it dressing up nicely? Is it going on vacations, going on holidays? Is it owning a lot of houses or a lot of nice cars or a lot of nice things? What does abundance mean to you? And how do you become abundant? At what point do you say you are abundant? Many people come to me and say, "Oh, Taffy, I can't start a business because I don't have the capital. I can't do this, or I can't apply for this job because I don't have the qualifications, I don't have the experience, or I am not in a relationship because I am this or I am that." Many people look at abundance when plenty is in their lives, when they now have plenty, when there is lots of money. That's when they think they have become abundant. When they are in the relationship, when they have the manifestation, when they have achieved the dream, the goal, that's when they believe that they are now abundant. But that is not so. That is not the absolute truth about abundance. You become abundant before you acquire all those things. There is another way of looking at it. Let me give you an analogy, an example that we can work through to make it easy to understand. Imagine you have a seed, and this is a seed for a mango tree. You plant the seed, you water it, it grows up. Then this tree grows up and becomes big, and it starts bearing fruit. It starts bearing lots of mangoes. Every year and every year you have lots of mangoes, and you can either eat the mangoes, you can either sell whatever you want with the mangoes. The point is, the tree starts as a seed, then it grows, then it starts to bear some fruit, lots of fruits. At what point do you believe that we can say the fruit is now abundant? Is it at the point where it is now bearing fruit, or when it's growing up, or when it's a seed? At what point do we say it is abundant? I just want to challenge you to start looking at things in a different way, because it was only one seed that allowed that tree to become a tree, and that tree grew up and it reached a point where it started bearing fruit. But it was one seed. It wasn't thousands or millions. It wasn't however many fruit that the tree is going to produce in its lifetime that were planted. It was one seed, one tiny seed. The seed is even way smaller than the tree itself. The seed is even way smaller than the fruit is going to produce. So, Was the seed not abundant at the time of being planted? Or it only became abundant when it became a tree that started bearing fruit? It had abundance in it as a seed, but it only took a while for it to bear fruit. That's how I want you to start looking at your life. That you might be going through tough times, challenges. You might not have what you'd want to have. But where you are abundant. You have the seed. You have the seed that will make you abundant. You have the seed within you. It could be your skill, it could be your knowledge, it could be your experience, it could be whatever, but it is within you. You could have just $1 or £1, whatever currency you are, but from that one seed, abundance can come if you only know how to make it, reproduce, how to make it multiply. That's a different way of looking at life. Where I am with what I have, I am abundant. Look at people that win the lottery, for example. Yes, you might have spent thousands to finally win, or you could be, some believe lucky to win on the first chance. But my point is, they only paid a small amount of money for that ticket, and it produced lots. They might have thought, I'm broke, I only have this, £2 or £2.50, and I am going to play the lottery. But out of that £2.50, out of that £2, a lot came out of it. They were abundant with that £2 or £2.50, but they didn't know it. They only thought they became abundant when they won the lottery. I was chatting to a friend the other day, and they were telling me a story of how life at one point became so difficult for them. They had just got divorced, lost a lot of money. They lost everything that they had worked for years, and they no longer had an income, no one to support them. And fortunately, they had $5 US. That's all they had separating them from, poverty. $5. But an idea popped to them that there was a certain drink that people were hyping about. And this drink, a carton of it only cost $3. And an idea popped into their head that if I buy a case of these drinks and sell them, I can make a profit. They spent $3, sold it, made 100% profit. And they kept doing that. And their money started to grow. And before you know it, they had more than they ever wanted. They lacked nothing. But it started from $5. Were they abundant because now they have sold so many things and they now have the money? Or were they abundant when they had $5? That's what I want you to start looking at abundance from. When you have the seed, you don't know how much it will produce. So whatever you have, be grateful for it. Be grateful for whatever you have it is. It could be that small amount of money, that small amount of food, that small amount of capital, that small amount of whatever it is. Be grateful for those small things, because that could be your seed. You are abundant the way you are, with what you have, where you are. You are abundant. You are abundant. Millionaires, billionaires, they started from somewhere. They started small. They realized that they are abundant where they are with what they have. All they needed was an idea of multiplying what they have. But they are abundant where they are with what they have. You have a seed in you. It could be that little money. It could be your skill. It could be your knowledge. It could be your talent. You have a seed within you that make you abundant. All you need is one seed to grow a tree into a huge fruit-bearing tree. You only need one seed, and every single one of us, we have at least one seed in whatever form it could be. It could be an idea, it could be opportunities, whatever. We all have abundance within us. We shouldn't wait until we have manifested millions of pounds, millions of dollars, until we've manifested, fleets of cars, until we've manifested, luxurious wardrobes and closets of clothes and shoes. We shouldn't wait until we are in that relationship. We shouldn't wait until we physically can see the health. We should see the abundance and acknowledge it and be grateful for it while it's still a seed. I no longer look at the results and be grateful after. I am grateful when results show up, but I now know I am abundant with what I have. When I look at my bank account, I am grateful because if it's low, whatever little money that might be there, something big can come out of that little money. Therefore, I am abundance. I have abundance. I have the seed to be abundant. Same as if you are looking for a relationship. The fact that you can give love means you can also receive love. Therefore, you are abundant even before the love, the relationship comes into your life. If you are not well, if you are suffering from some illness or some ailment, you are abundant where you are. The fact that you know health, you want to be healthy, means there is health to be had. Therefore, you are abundant from where you are. Because you think the thoughts of having health, of having good health, you are abundant. Don't wait until you are physically well to start believing that you are abundant. You are abundant because the seed of health is already in you before it is manifest. You are abundant. If you get this point, everything in your life changes. It will change like it has changed my life. I now know, even before the manifestation happens, with what I have, where I am abundant. Because it only takes one little seed to bring a fruitful tree. It only takes one little seed, and I have all the seeds that I need for my life within me. Therefore, I am abundant. I shouldn't wait until I see the multiplication in my life to be grateful for the abundance that I am, that I have. I challenge you today. What seeds do you have in your life? What seeds do you have around you, within you, that you can use to bring about that abundance in your life? And also, when you identify those seeds, be grateful to God. Be grateful to the universe for those seeds, because out of that little seed, abundance is coming. Do not despise this little seed, because you are abundant. We just have to change the way we think. We just have to change the way we see things and not wait until multiplication is physically in our lives to appreciate how abundant we are. It only takes one idea. It only takes one opportunity. It only takes one conversation. It only takes one event, one chance, one. You might think it's coincidence, but it's not. It only takes one. Therefore, you are abundant wherever you are with whatever you have. I encourage you today. Be grateful, and be grateful for the abundance that you are, for the abundance that you have within you, even though it may look small today. When it grows up and starts bearing fruit, and surely, I assure you, it will happen. Don't wait until then to know that you are abundant. Don't look at a seed and throw it away and say, because it hasn't produced the fruit that I want to produce, therefore it is not abundant. It is abundant as a seed, because out of it will come even more fruit. Out of you, out of that thing that you think is little, your talent, your skill, your passion, the little money that you have, the little something that you have, the little asset that you might look at as if it's little, and yet it is covered in abundance because it has life in it, it has energy in it to make it even more. You are abundant. I am abundant. Don't wait for multiplication to show first to appreciate the abundance that you are. If you have learned anything from this video, don't forget to comment down below and share your aha moments. What were your takeaways from this video? And what are you declaring to change moving forward? If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so whenever I release these videos, we can learn together. You can be notified. I also don't forget to click on the next video that's coming up. There is lots more that we can learn together. I'll see you in the next video.